Paranoid been boosting my tolerance. So much chat, bitch, I might draw audience. I get desperate, don't care who I targeted. I don't care who you know, I don't want him. Got that knob on my side like
Welcome to the Vibeout. It's your boy Telly, back again with another video. I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all staying safe, staying protected from all this madness going outside. Corona and bullshit is going on, man. It's a whole bunch of shit. So we got a interview today. It's not in person, but it's on Zoom. So we still being tapped in. And we got a special guest today. Introduce yourself, my boy.
Hello, I'm Bark. I'm a producer from California. That's pretty much it, I guess.
Bark. So how you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. I'm actually kind of tired, but
Locked
cool.
in, doing cooking up beats.
Yeah, I made a bunch yesterday. I don't know why. I feel like I don't really usually make that much a day. I usually make probably like 4 to 5, but yesterday I made so many. I think I made like 10 or 11 or 12 or something like that.
Oh, so you
But
were locked in.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just felt like that. Yeah.
You were just locked in.
I guess I was. Yeah.
So how did you start making beats? First of all, actually, where are you from? First of all.
Oh, I'm from I was born in about 30 minutes north of LA in this little town called Stevenson Ranch, and then about 9 to 10 years ago, I moved out here. This place called Coachella Valley. If you heard of Coachella Fest, it's about 5 minutes away from there. And so I've been living there, and yeah.
Yeah, I see. So how was it growing up? What did you do for fun? How were you as a kid? Young Bark.
I was really into sports. I played every single sport there was. So I thought sports was going to be like my thing, whatever sport took me, anyway, or whatever sport what path I was going down. But yeah, I was heavy in sports and stuff like that, all throughout elementary school, middle school, high school too, and stuff like that. So I mean, that's pretty much what it was like, I guess.
So were you a hooper? Play baseball? What did you do?
I played my elementary, middle school years. I was really, really big in soccer. I used to play soccer a lot, and then once I hit high school, I did football, basketball, and baseball like that.
Oh, okay. So you touched all aspects.
Yeah, I wasn't that good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, it was fun though. I enjoyed it because
as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah, I had a bunch of my friends on the team and stuff like that. So that was pretty much the best thing about it.
That's what's up.
Like that. Yeah,
so
it was fun though.
Growing up, how did you come in contact with music? What were the first things you remember listening to?
My parents, they used to listen to a lot of 80s Duran type of stuff like that. So I would pretty much in the car driving to school or whatever like that, we would always have the 80s channel on like that. And I like that music. It's cool. It's not something I listen to daily, but if it's on, I'm not gonna skip it. That. Yeah, and then my dad, he was really big into this band called Rush, this rock band and stuff like that. And that was I went and saw them in Las Vegas. So I was actually kind of really big on Rush and that rock type of stuff for a little bit. And then about middle school, probably what grade is that? 7th grade, I started getting into hip hop and rap, and the people I was listening to was Eminem, G-Eazy. G-Eazy was one of my favorites. Just that basic when you start getting into it type of stuff. So, and then once I was in was it my freshman year, that it was a 2016 wave of Uzi and Yachty, and that's when I actually fell in love with it, because I was I just loved all those people, 21 and all that stuff that. That double XL list, that was everyone I liked. Yeah. So I mean, that's how I kind of got into it. It was just friends kind of just showing me and stuff like that.
So do you, hold on, I just got a quick question. Do you think the 2016 class is the best XXL class?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's no doubt about it. I'm serious. It's anywhere from freestyles to whatever it is. It's just that's the best for me. Because that's how can I say? I feel like that class was the class to bring it from now to where music is today. That is who involved music, if that makes sense. So yeah, that there's no one that's ever gonna top that class, in my opinion.
No cap. I honestly feel like any class after that, they didn't really hit the same. 2020, the most recent one was okay, but the ones before that they're not even memorable.
Yeah, I mean, they were cool, but I feel like what they need to do more is like I'm gonna give an example on this one. Like Polo G was on there, Lil Tjay, Rod Wave, Emily Chopin. Like they've been kind of popping and like blowing up, you know, for the past like year and a half now. So maybe instead of having them put people in who are like more up and coming, if that makes sense. Like 24K Golden, I think that was a great choice. Like I don't listen to his music, but I've heard of him, but I didn't really know who he was.
Yeah.
So I think they should do it kind of more like that.
So you're saying people that are on the cuff of like blowing up rather than people that's already established.
Exactly, yeah. Because like Polo G and Lil Tjay, like in my opinion, should have been the 2019 one.
Yeah.
Because that's when I feel like that would fit. But now it's just that just makes sense to me. But it's still cool that they got on it because that would be so cool to do that.
Yeah, that's what's up. So how did you even get into making beats? Like when did you start playing with it?
So it was sophomore year of high school. And I had this friend who used to make beats and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, you got to try it. Like, you got to get this like MIDI keyboard and it comes with this program. And so I got the MIDI keyboard and I downloaded the program and I thought it was going to be so much fun. And then I tried it and I hated it. Like, I actually hated it. I think I tried it for like 2 days. I was like, yeah, this is lame. So I stopped. And then it was around like it was junior year of high school towards the end. And that's when Fortnite was like at its peak, you know? And I don't know if you used to play, but, and then so I was just there and I was just like, man, this is kind of getting boring. Like, I don't want to do this. I want to have something else to do. So I was like, man, I kind of want to get into music production. Like, I just want to kind of produce again. And then my girlfriend, she was like, oh yeah, you should try it. Like, cause I didn't feel like doing it. So she kind of encouraged me a lot to kind of just do it. It's like, okay, might as well. And then so I opened up my MacBook and then I just started on GarageBand. And ever since then, I kind of was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then once I got Fruity Loops and stuff like that, I was like, oh yeah, this is so much fun. Like, yeah, I just knew this was something I would want to do. So I was kind of off and on with it.
So technically you've been doing it for like two-ish years, 2, 3.
I mean, yeah, kinda, cause it's like sophomore year I tried it for like 2 days and then I just completely stopped. Like, it just completely stopped. I didn't touch anything else with it. And then the end of my junior year, that's when I started doing it again. And then so it's probably been about a year and a half now, I would say.
Okay, a year
and a half. Or a little bit less. Yeah,
okay,
a
year and a half.
Yeah.
So were there points in times where like throughout this whole year and a half where you like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like no one is. Were there points of like almost giving up?
I'm trying to think.
Because I have one of my friends. He works with a lot of artists that you work with, and he was like, bro, like I just had points in times like he's like, bro, I'm just done with this. I give up.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like it's not more as giving up. It's like maybe I'm stuck in a position because maybe I'm like stuck figuring out like, man, I haven't been getting songs back or I haven't been doing what I want to do. And I actually felt like that probably it was around, I would say probably around February, March-ish, like around then, or maybe like a little bit towards April too. And that's when I was trying to get like placements and stuff like that with all these big artists and everything. And then I started to realize and I started to kind of find like, if I'm working for underground artists and stuff like that, I enjoyed that more because I would like to enjoy coming up with them, if that makes sense. Like watching them come up instead of maybe chase after a quick placement and just get something, you know. That's just me though. So I feel like I was not at the point of giving up, but I felt stuck in a way.
I feel you.
Yeah. So
because I think you and my friend, you guys started at the same time. Yeah, because you said a year and a half. So you guys have been doing it about the same amount of time. Yeah, so he's had those moments. He's like, bro, I haven't been getting any songs back. But once he gets that one or a few songs back, he's like, yeah, we're good.
Exactly. We're good. Yeah. It gives you that like confidence boost. I feel like it's like, damn, like this artist, like they really like that beat. They took their time to record over it and everything like that. So I get that. Yeah. So
cooking up your first beat. Do you remember your first beat? Like,
yeah, I have it on this computer still. You know, I thought I was the hardest thing because I didn't have speakers at all. I just used my Mac and it came out of my Mac sound. So I would never know how, like, because I didn't even really know what a snare was or like a hi-hat. I mean, I kind of knew, but I didn't know like how to place it like in the certain spot, like now that I want to. So I wouldn't hear like because I never used an 808 because I didn't know what an 808 was.
Yeah.
So I always thought it was a kick, but I could never hear how the kick sounded on my Mac because I didn't have speakers. So every time after I made a beat, I would go to my car and plug it in, and then I would see how it sound. So I thought I was so hard and stuff like that. But looking back on it now, I'm like, damn, man, I wonder what my parents said when I was like, oh, listen to this. It's just like some weird thing.
Do you still go back and listen to it from time to time?
Yeah, once in a while I will. Like, I'll just listen to it. I'm just like, man, like, what the heck? It's just like, wow. But it actually makes me really happy because, like, in that year or that year and a half, when I go back and listen, I'm like, wow, like, I really, like, focused on this and I practiced it. And this is how much I've learned and how much how far I came pretty much. So it's fun to listen to those because I'm like, dang, that's just crazy that I used to sound like I made something.
Yeah. Just looking back and seeing the evolution.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So, who are your like musical influences now? Like, who do you listen to?
Number one is Yachty. He has.
You are the first person I've heard say something like that. That's crazy.
Really?
All right.
He's been my favorite person since early 2016, and it's never changed. He's always, ever since I found his music, he's always been my number one. I'm trying to look around my room. I got posters of like everyone. Uzi's a big one.
Yeah, you got like, Uzi back there. Travis back there.
I got Travis. I got a bunch of people.
Is that Pump?
Oh yeah, Dropout. I found a record player. I just have. I got. You can kind of see. I got posters all over my room and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I got everything. But Yachty's number one for sure. Uzi's two. Dirk, No Cap, Lil Baby, Trippy, Juice WRLD. I'm trying to think if there's so many more. Travis Scott. There's just so many people, but the most person that was Yachty, like I said.
I feel you. So okay, since you talking about Yachty, how did you feel about Lil Boy 3? I
loved it. I've
from top to bottom.
Top to bottom. There's not one skip for me. That's my most played album of the year. I think it is. Crazy. It's still my most played album of the year. But yeah, I loved it. My favorite song was Love Jones or Lemonhead. I like his like melodic rap.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, he's like that musical influence to me because he can be melodic, and he can also have like a dark trap type of side to him, and I love that. And I also like it because he doesn't smoke or drink or do any of that stuff like that.
So you just clean image.
Yeah, he is, and he's like a funny guy, you know. I don't know if you know him like you like watch what he does or stuff like that, but he's just like that fun, like energetic, like guy, and that's what I like about it a lot.
Musical producers too. I can mention my favorite. I'm gonna say Turbo.
Okay, yeah, he hard.
I'm not gonna lie, Taurus. After his work on Wanna, I think he's up there now.
Yeah, he's really good. I know okay, go on.
What were we saying? What were we saying?
No, I said I heard he has. I was watching an interview with him the other day. He said he got he's been getting songs with Doug and stuff like that too. From
did you watch the No Jumper one?
That's exactly the one I watched. Yeah. But keep on. You said Metro.
After what he did with 21 this past weekend, to me, I feel like he's this generation's like big dog when it comes to producers.
Yeah, I mean he is. He's done. Was it Congratulations, Bad and Bougie? What other ones has he done that's like huge?
We can talk about X.
Yeah, X. He did stuff with The Weeknd.
Yeah, exactly.
Just everything. Yeah, he's done.
That man is, bro. He's that big. He's that
crazy.
nigga.
He is crazy. He's really good too.
Yeah. Talk about yours though.
Silent. Let's see here. My biggest producer influences has got to be Earl on the Beat.
Okay.
He's Yachty's.
Yeah, you a Yachty. So you were definitely a Yachty guy.
Exactly. Yeah. I like him. I like Mitch. He's also one of Yachty. He's one of Yachty's friends, and he's also becoming one of his producers now. And I like what he does. I like Wheezy a lot. Wheezy's super hard to me.
Okay.
Chase the Money, Pyrex. Yeah, those are like the big ones. Oh, Twisted Genius too.
I don't know who that is.
Twisted Genius, baby. On Lil Baby's album. I think he did Emotionally Scared and
Oh, okay.
Man, there was another one that he did. Oh, Some to Prove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's
Okay,
cool.
okay, okay.
I mean, it just depends on pretty much like the different artists that I
Hmm.
like listen to that day and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I got a lot, but those are like my main ones pretty much.
That's what's up. So, how do you like? What is your creative process when it comes to making beats?
It pretty much just depends on like my mood for the day. Like yesterday, like I woke up and I was like, man, I feel like some like Offset. Like, do you know who Y&R Mark is?
Mm-mm.
No, yeah, he's someone you have to listen to. He's part of like the YRN group and
Hmm.
stuff like that with Amigos group. And I just woke up. I'm like, oh man, I feel like that type of like mood, like an Offset type of like hard trap type
Yeah.
of mood. So, and then some days I'll wake up. Like today, I woke up. I'm like, I'm in some melodic, like no cap type mood. So
Hmm.
it just depends on how I feel that day, pretty much. Because I like making like variety of beats and stuff like that. I don't like just to stick to like one lane because I don't know. I just don't like. I like it being like diverse with it.
I feel you. So you talked about Migos. I want to do like a side question. Are
Mhm.
you like are you like into the industry where you pay attention to like people perception on certain artists and shit like that?
Like, what do you mean though? Like,
Like for example, the narrative for the Migos right now is that they're falling off.
oh, the like kind of like the background type of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I do pay attention to that.
So what is your take on Migos' position right now?
Um,
Because they came off of Culture 2.
mhm,
They had the Standout Culture album, and they released songs throughout the year,
yeah,
but they haven't hit the same as the past. So
yeah,
people are saying they're falling off.
they're
What do you
falling
think?
off. Yeah. Um, I feel like, how can I put this? I don't feel like they're falling off. I feel like it's just the process that of their album that they're creating and stuff like that. Because I think they know they want to make it like one of the best albums that they can. I mean that's how every artist feels. So I feel like it's just been taking so long because they want to have all those tracks be nonstop hits and they
Mm,
want to get the features right. They want to get everything right. So I feel like it's just taking them a while. So I don't feel like they're falling off. I feel like people just say that because they just say that. So I
mm,
don't feel like they're falling off. Like, yeah, I mean, their music right now, it isn't blowing up as big, you know, but I still feel like they're in the same spot. I just feel like they're just waiting for the right time.
mm.
So
Okay,
for that, yeah.
that's what's up. So I want to talk to you about your tape that you just released.
Okay. Yes.
How was the process coming up with that? How did you come in contact with some of these artists? And like, well, first of all, what made you decide that you want to do a tape?
I was at my girlfriend's dad's place in San Diego, and it was one night, and I was like, man, I really do feel like dropping another tape. And I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was just like, all right, cool. So I texted probably like 25 to 30 different artists.
Hmm.
And I was like, hey, I want to drop a tape. Here's some beats. Hopefully you can be on it. And it took me about 2.5, 3 weeks to make it. And that was it.
Swear.
Yeah, I swear, yeah.
Then that's quick as
Seriously.
fuck.
I know. And I'm happy with the way it turned out.
That's what's up.
So
I fuck with
yeah.
that shit too.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, it's cool.
so were some of these artists you already had contact with, or like?
Every single artist that have been was on that project. I already have songs with them, and I already know them personally. So yeah. Well, actually, no,
Damn.
that's not true. Shingo, who was on there, I've never had a song with him
Hmm.
before. So he was the only one that I've never had a song with. Yeah. So he was the only one. But I'm happy
Okay,
he was on it though.
that's what's up. Cause bro, I look at your Spotify plays right now. It's
I know.
25,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah,
You
that's
doing
crazy.
better than some of these artists that's making mixes
I
for
know.
real.
It's crazy too. I'm really happy with it. The promo that I had for it was good.
Yeah.
It just how it is. It just I got playlisted and I knew what to do. I had one of my friends kind of tell me like, oh yeah, here I found this thing that like lets you playlist music and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like they send your songs to playlists and stuff like that. So I tried it and it worked good, and the numbers have just kept growing and growing like that.
Yeah,
So I'm happy with how it turned out.
that's what's up.
Uh,
So like looking in the future, what do you expect from yourself? What do you plan on doing in the future?
Well, this month we have Lux project dropping like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm that's something I'm really excited about. So, and then I don't know, just working on a bunch of different music with the different artists that I know, maybe some new artists that I find and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of depends. I kind of want to drop another project maybe around April or May, but we'll see if I even get around to that. And it's just like just making beats, trying to go meet new people, traveling to places and stuff like that more.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
that's what's up. So you just confirmed to me that Lux is coming out this month, because I've already heard the tape.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's good.
That shit is crazy as fuck.
It is. It's super. I you know, I didn't know he could be like that on that melodic type side, because I only thought he was like that dark trap type. And I like that.
Bro, I literally told him that.
You did? Yeah.
Yes, like, cause I have my friend that I was telling you about, like, he does melodic beats. So I was like, bro, like, he was asking for beats in the studio. So I'm like, bro, like, I don't think his beats will match your vibe. He was like, bet, I'm gonna show you this. Went in the studio, cooked up a whole song, a whole melodic, like, Uzi vibe. I'm like,
really?
What the fuck?
I feel like he's getting really diverse now too, and that's a good thing for him too. But yeah,
because you don't want to be stuck in one lane.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like damn, who is it? Like Lil Choppa. He's like or Blockboy JB too. He's stuck in that like Memphis type of lane, and he can't really expand out. If that makes sense. But that's just me though. I like both of them, but yeah, I feel like you have to be diverse if you want to have like more listeners and you want to be like known more. Can you have like a bigger audience?
So what would be some advice that you would give to a producer that's actually starting out?
That's starting out?
Yeah.
I would say give out your beats for free for a year. Probably say about 8 months to a year. Because that's exactly what I did. Because I know an artist is going to pay me 30, 20, however many dollars for a beat. Because they just don't do that. So if you give it to them for free, they're going to like you even more. And then you'll get more connections, and maybe you can be like, okay, here's I want to send you some beats. Here's a 5-pack. And then they'll be like, oh my God, this guy sent me beats. They're actually pretty good. He goes, tells his friend. Then his friend hits you up, and then you make songs, and then now his artist that he knows. So that's the way that I kind of networked a little bit like that. And then I would also say, look on promo pages too, like small promo pages, because they will promote so many artists. And if you can just be like, shoot them a DM, be like, hey, I want to send you some beats. I found you on this page. I think you're hard and everything like that. And you can do that. And then try to find somebody to stick with and try to build up your sound together, I would say, and just don't stop. Just don't give up. If this is for you, then this is for you. But if you can't, you know, I guess that's probably like my biggest advice too. And have fun with it too. That's another thing too.
Yeah, don't burn yourself out trying to do it.
Because some days I'll feel burned out and I just won't even make beats for a day or so. That's just how it is. If you burn yourself out, you burn yourself out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you just got to have fun with it though. Because if you're not having fun with it, then there's really no point at all. I feel like that's my opinion though.
So it seems like this is really like your passion and what you like to do.
Oh yeah, it is for sure. I love doing it. I'm always in my room doing it. It's just a fun thing for me. I just enjoy doing it a lot. It's just something that I found and I enjoy doing. And I always thought that this is like something that I want to be for me.
So I need your top 5 dream collabs right now.
Top 5 dream collabs?
Or something that you're manifesting right now that you need, absolutely need.
Yachty placement on an album.
Okay.
That would be the biggest thing. That would be top.
That's a full circle moment right there.
Yeah, that would be insane. Actually, you know what's weird? I had a dream about that last night too. It was so weird. It was so weird.
Hey man, that means that's that happened, bro.
I hope so. It will soon, but Yachty would be huge. I feel like a Lil Baby song would be hard too. Even if it doesn't get released, that would be pretty cool. Some with Uzi, and then Weezy, like a collab with Weezy, that would be insane. And then, let me see here. I don't know. And then maybe like a Travis Scott type of thing, like some weird Travis Scott type of thing, or maybe even Uzi. I mean, it just depends, like, because I just have so many people that I want to work with in the future and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There's just so many, but I mean, those are pretty much my top ones. I would be like insane
I feel you.
excited about.
I mean, some of these people that you're in connect with, they're already one person like away from,
Closer.
like one
Mhm.
person closer to Yachty
Yeah.
or the people that you just mentioned. Especially Yachty. Like, if you get in contact with Draftee is literally like his right hand man.
Yeah, I've texted him a few times, and I've sent him beats. I don't know if he's hopped on any though,
Mhm.
but we've talked a few times and stuff like that. I mean, I hope he's hopped on one of the beats, but we'll see. But yeah, he's hard too. I like him. I've known about him before, Vibeout 3 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I
that
I saw him perform at Doom Atlanta in
at Doom,
February.
and I didn't know he performed out there. So I texted him. I was like, "Oh man, you performed?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn, I didn't even know that." But
Yeah, that man he's fire.
yeah, he's really low key too. He has.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. But yeah, he's cool.
And I think that's I feel like that's the best way for people to actually gravitate towards you. If you're a low key person, because you look on his Instagram, it's just pictures, but he's not really the person to just post much or anything like that.
Yeah, he's not
like,
posting like on the story every day. And
Yeah.
doing, like, yeah. I get what you mean.
That makes people more interested about you. And the perfect person, an example for that is Playboi Carti.
Playboi Carti. Exactly. He's so. I don't even know the last time he posted or said anything at all.
Yeah.
No. It's kind of cool that he's like that though. I feel like, because I feel like it helps him a lot because now his fans are more interested in what he has to give and what he does and stuff like that. So I feel like that brings attention a lot to him.
Mm. So we're talking about Carti. How do you feel about his position right now, and what would you expect, or what do you expect from Whole Lotta Red?
I feel like his fans, they hated on At Me or whatever how you say it.
I actually liked it.
I love that song. I thought that song was so hard. I love that song, but I feel like his fans were just too hard on him, and I feel like his fans brought him down. Like it wasn't even like normal people who would check out the song. I feel like his fans brought him down, and I feel like a Whole Lotta Red is going to be something that is not expected. Like you hear the leaks and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, this is what it's going to sound like, but I feel like it's going to sound like a whole different thing than what people feel like. So I'm really excited for it. But like I said, I just feel like his fans brought him down.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. And then also, I feel like his back is against the wall because everyone is so used to his baby voice, Carti, that he's portraying. It's like everyone loves the original Playboi Carti tape, so everyone wants that vibe back. And it's like, I don't know. I think he just needs to find the right balance.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he should do like a mix. Like some songs do it, and then some songs don't. You know, I feel like him and Pierre. I feel like they're gonna find something that's gonna work like really, really good. They'll do something.
Yeah. So I think that about wraps this whole thing up, bro.
That wraps it up. All right, man.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you for having me, man. This is crazy. This is my second interview, and I love doing these. It's just fun. I enjoy it and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Sure. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for your time and everything like that too.
For sure. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
All right, bet.